Okay, we are now doing a fight back race. And as you see, someone took us out right at the start. And then when we got going, somebody decided to rub us up the rear. There's a car that took us out at the background there, so at the minute we are in P10. Had a thoroughly enjoying race coming back through the field after the end of this lap. We are going to nip into the pit lane, make a balls up of the pit stop, and we overshot our mark and had to reverse up a touch just to get in our box. Just to be on the safe side does mean we're going to drop down to 21st place in the race. Now coming down, we are now going to head down the outside, down to the pit lane, and in we go. And it looks like we've got a car following us into pit lane, the car number 4 there, so it will be 20th place when we go across the line. There you see, we overshoot a little bit. The other driver coming in is changing tyres. We are now on our way. And he is still changing tyres at the minute. Just bring this up, and we are in 21st place. So we would have been in P22. But 21st we are. Any guesses whilst we are on the second lap of the race where we will finish? If you want to be having a guess at where we're going to finish, leave a message in the comments with where you thought we'd finish from P21 and about 20 seconds down on P20. I want you to be honest with your guesses and answers to where you thought we was going to finish. We come down now to the last corner once more, and over the start finish line. And as we start the next lap, still in P21, so 16 laps left to run, I think. No, we're on lap 3, so after this lap there is 16 more to go. Still no sign of anybody in front. There's one car. Looks like he's had a bit of an off. And another one, so there must have been 2 cars come together there. Unless there's 3 cars come together and somebody's getting a tow to the pit lane, but we have now got someone to play with in the form of a race. And there's a car coming out of pit road. Is he going to stay on his own side? Yes, he does. Well done to that guy. And as we go over now, P19. And we get past that car, so that's up to P18 now. We have to keep checking because some might go in the pit lane that we don't see. This is the 4th lap of the race. 15 to go after this. The car that we overtook is staying with us at this moment in time. Down through this S-bend in 2nd gear. And wiggling through the S's onto the back straight. And heading towards the start-finish line once more, the final corner and start-finish line. We will actually, at the end of this lap, go on board on the roll bar. And there we have it. We go across the line once more to start the 5th lap. We're still in P18. So just before the 200 metre board we change down to 2nd gear, back up to 3rd, up to 4th, and I always go back down to 3rd gear for this corner just to get the drive off it, and back up into 4th as the rev limiter rises. Hold 4th in here, just a bit of a lift, and down to 2nd gear. Hold 2nd, back up to 3rd. Just as we enter this corner, just to steady the car, we go into 4th gear. And this final bend, a lot of the cars probably takes it in 4th, but I like to keep the revs up. Drop it down to 3rd, back to 4th, and over the line once more, and in 5th gear as we do. And that is a lap of Summit Point. And we are at this moment in time in P16. And considering we went down the pit lane, we caught a good few cars up. He's spun out of our way. That's up another place. That white car sticking with us like glue that we overtook a couple of laps ago. Through into the S's once more. See the car sliding about underneath us in those corners as well. Wanted to give you an extra race because I thought it was interesting. Well, it was from the driver's seat. Hopefully you find it the same from off board. So as we go across the line to start the 7th lap, we are in P15. Heading out into the countryside once more, down the back side of the pit lane here. think it does do a bit of good going down to third for that bend instead of trying to hold fourth. STP car, the next car in line, car 23. We're out and on to the back straight once more. Coming down to the final bend. Change down to third, slide our way through the final bend onto the start finish line, and the in the STP car must have some problem with his car because he's pulled over and let us go through. Unless he didn't trust us, I'm not sure. But not that dangerous a driver, I don't think. Now back into the third gear left-hander. Head now towards the S's. Not much of a lift that lap. The STP car dropping back slightly. The white car now trapped behind him. We come out now onto the back straight towards the final bend, and another car gone to the side, and these two have been slowed up, so we've got an easy overtake as we head down to the final bend. And that white car that was sticking to us like glue, now 4 cars back, which for us is good news because he seems to be going pretty quick. P10 on lap 9, so we've made up 11 spots at the moment. 1 or 2 overtakes and 1 or 2 cars gone off. Left our braking a little late there. I like that pink and white car in the background. That's a nice looking car. There it is. There's 2 of them actually, look like the teammates. A little bit wide over there. And we've got the yellow, red and white car on our tail, trying to get back through. He's the one of the cars that we passed when the car went off and held them, the 2 of them up. And that STP car, although he let us through, he's still managing to keep pace with us. Whether he had a knock on the first corner or 2 and just needed to get his confidence back for the way the car was handling again, I don't know, but he's certainly got the speed back up again. As we go on to lap 10 and still in P10. We will go with a different camera view for a short while.
P5, 1 litre remaining.
So we're on lap 11. We jumped a bit, but as it does, as we go across the line to the next lap, now to the final bend once more. Over the line, we'll get camera 3 to have a look at. We're on to the 12th lap, still in P10. So if you guessed P10, then you're still in with a chance. I guess if you said 11, 12 or 13, you're still in with a chance, because we're not far ahead of the pack of cars behind. In the infield S-bend section once more. A couple of cars ahead of us that we are within range of. I'm heading down now to the final bend once more. Now wide over the rumble strips, as is the yellow, red and white car behind us. And still in P10 as we start the 13th lap. So 6 laps to go. I think one of these cars ahead of us, I think this is where we started catching the back markers a little bit. I think this race very reminiscent of Silverstone 2 years ago when Lewis Hamilton got taken out on the first corner and fought his way back. So we are doing the 2020 Lewis Hamilton testing helmet justice. Again, that jump into 4th gear as we turn into the corner, just to steady the car. Again, we are catching a group of cars ahead. Go over the line, so on the 14th lap we are now in P9. So somebody must have gone missing somewhere on the route. There's a car making a mistake, so that will put us up to P8. In the infield S-bend section once more, and that car there spun, so that should put us into P7 now. Heading down to the final bend once more. Camera cuts away as we go down the inside of car 17. Almost tried turning in on us there. So we come across the line. There we go across the line, and that is now P6, and we are on the 15th lap. So 5 laps left to run. We will give the game away a little bit. We didn't finish in the top 3, so shame really. I think if we hadn't had that problem on the start-finish line, a win was possible here today. I do think it's one of my best drives in iRacing, this, because as I say, when we came out of the pit lane in 21st place, we were 21 seconds away from the nearest car to us in front, that is. We had a car behind us in 21st, but in 22nd, sorry, but yeah, from 20th place, 21st place, back up, and we are in P6 still, 16th lap. I think that black and purple car really does look nice. Coming down once more to the final bend. No, we're not. Coming down into the S-bend section. Took my eyes off the screen a minute and forgot where we was. In the infield section. And still chasing cars in front of us. Now down into the last bend. And we've got two cars out of us at this moment in time. On to the 17th lap, still in P6. Still got cars not that far behind us, so one mistake and we could lose, well, it looks like one, maybe two places. We've got to try and keep it as smooth as we can. And car number 2 is the next car along. It's a nice car, that reminds me of, we made a mistake there. Luckily we made the mistake in the slower part of the circuit, and although the car behind has caught up a little, we haven't lost a place. And round we go once more, coming over. There we go, across the start finish line. Lap 18, still in P6, 2 laps left to run. Lap 18 and lap 19. Past the number 2 car, which I think is a lap down. Yeah, it really does. That colour scheme reminds me of the 1974 and 1975, when Ram Racing bought 2 Brabham BT44s to run in Formula 1. Very much the colour of the Ram Racing car. Back out again, a little wide over the rumble strips there that time, but down to the last bend once more. Car ahead just gone a little wide. There's the white flag waving in the control tower. And we go on to lap 19, still in P6. think. Oh, I don't know. He could. Is he in striking distance? I don't know. Could well be. Just needs one off from us, and we've got 4 or 5 cars coming to pester us. Pushing hard still, even though it's the final lap of the race, still pushing as hard as we can to try and make another place. And coming down to the final corner for the final time in the race. And across the line we go, and P6 it is going to be. We hope you enjoyed today's race. Please give us a like, give us a share, drop us a comment. If you're new to Summer Farm Estates and you'd like to see more of the work we did, do please subscribe to the channel. If you ring that bell, it will tell you when we do these races, when we do our farming. If you guessed P5, congratulations to you. And for now, thank you very much for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day, and goodbye for now.